Someone in the chat is saying yesterday's stream was a complete waste of time. What do you mean? I wasn't even here yesterday. What is this? Yeah, the stream starts in 40 seconds, guys. Don't pay any attention to my voice here. I think it's enough waiting, right? Hello, everyone. I'm on a spaceship, escaping into the only place the demonic forces, haven't entered yet. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Are you hyped for the new progress hero Eva arriving into Dominion? Hello, everyone. Say hello to our wonderful moderators. Actually, there are two of them this time. It's Juice and one of our new community managers. Wait, why do I say one of our new community managers? New one community manager, new one. I won't tell you his name, right? You have to find it out. Like, try to interrogate Juice a bit for that. And yeah, they'll be keeping watch on you and, pay attention, pay strict attention to you not posting any of your IDs yet, because we are going to be giving away Eva at the end of the stream, as always. Closer to the end of the stream. But, Sam, I hear you say, we have an appetite for some gifts, and I'll tell to you. We go to hwa.nexters.com with the new season and information about Eva already available out there. And we go to the bonuses section, and we go to the redeem your rewards section at the bottom of the page, and we use code EvaStream. And I've already updated the text description. If you refresh the page, you should have the reminder about the promo code already within the description box of the YouTube live stream and video once we finish live streaming. Hopefully nothing crashes this time. I'm hoping if I somehow turn everything off, it's not because of me. I'm not pressing any buttons. I don't have any hotkeys to end the stream. If you're watching the recording, hopefully this recording is full and you have the code right there. It's going to be available for 3 days, right until the end of August. And you know what the other things that is going to be available until the end of August is, Peaches season, because on the 31st of August we will have ourselves the first new day of Eva's season, and we will find out who Eva is, and we will find out what that hero is all about. But hey, finish up on your Peaches adventure, because hey, need to grab everything chaos related that you can. Cleaver is absolutely insane with his new relic, so don't miss out on the chance. And yeah, I have a little story for you while we collect ourselves and prepare ourselves for this live stream. I was like, yo, we have the whole progress shtick going on for us, right? We have a full-on design change for this live stream. We want it to look cool. We want it to look futuristic, right? And I was like, I should bring an outfit of some sort, something gimmicky. And I ordered like futuristic, almost boom boom pow music video glasses, to come in the mail for me. And they should be black. They're supposed to be black. And yesterday I go from the office to pick them up, and this is what I get. Transparent glasses. I don't know what should I use them for. I'm not cutting wood here. What is this? I don't look like a futuristic hacker. I look like I don't know who I look like a worker renovating his house. What is this? At least they're good for this story, right? Okay. But hey, don't forget about the promo code available to claim on hwa.nexters.com. And meanwhile, we will proceed to Eva and her season, Fields of Tomorrow season, that will start on the last day of the summer, 31st of August. And yeah, what can I say? But pay no mind to that. I think you're not ready for that little review yet. Everything's good. Everything's good. Progress. The Progress faction has it all under control, guys. Don't worry about this. Let's go. Let's proceed to the game. Do not question anything that is happening. Progress faction is doing, their best. Don't pay attention to no ladies in the Red Sea. It's all good. hallucinations. Group hallucinations. Nothing too scary. Okay, so on the 31st of August, our last day of summer 2026, we will start the Fields of Tomorrow season with this wonderful little floating balloon of Eva. I actually really like the fact that she has these like two red objects near her, and these supposed to be her like jetpacks, right? That she uses to, you know, kind of move into the air. But it looks like she's doing this in this balloon, like right, something like this. Very fun to look at. So this is the Fields of Tomorrow season, and the skin that is going to be available in the season path. This is a health skin for Eva. What will Eva do? We will discuss in just a minute. But I have to show you guys the new season. At least the adventure for it, right? That's what I mean. I have to proceed here through a little bit of dialogue because I want to show you off the map. It's gonna spoil the surprise. I'm not gonna spoil you the story yet. Oh, okay. Julius, please. I'm gonna show you off the background for a bit. Show you Eva like this. We'll just see her, you know, doing stuff, killing NPCs. And then we'll get our first look. Oh, we won't get our first look, right? I can't open the map if I don't proceed here, right? I need it. I want you. Oh, no Valkyrie favorite, thank you. Now what I wanted, the old video here, dropping in, boom, poor Iris, disintegrated, absolutely. Can I see the station? Can I see the progress station? Oh yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if I can show the whole thing, but this map is massive, and I want you guys to know. Where's the guy? Where's the guy? Can I see the guy? I cannot see the guy yet, right? Yeah. Okay. There's something fishy going on, as you can see. There are a couple of snipers from the realm. And you might have noticed a couple of similarities, you know, going on with Eva and the snipers within the realm. So I'll give you a little narrative brief if you want to know what this adventure is all about. This is, I'm not gonna lie here, this is the first time I think I've read the adventure, I've read the text part of it, and I've been wondering, I've been pondering a couple of questions from that narrative for a while, right? I even told my wife about it, and like, this story is very like existential and has a lot going for it in terms of like philosophical questions about what defines life and what kind of memories define us. Do we have a personality if we don't have the memories about our deeds in the past? You know, if we were to be cloned, if we were to create it anew, would we be the perfect copy of the person that existed before us, or would we be something else, completely independent, being a different form of life? And yeah, narratively, Eva is the blueprint for all the snipers, all the marksmen you craft within Realm. This is the whole shtick for the Progress faction. They need it, you know, to be able to produce a lot of troops. Because the demonic invasion is, you know, no funny thing, no funny business. You have to have troops going on at all times, going at the borders, protecting the realm, all that. And Eva was the one to volunteer for that. So if you see the similarities, it's not because, you know, we decided just to copy-paste the hero. It has a lot of narrative implications going on for it, right? So yeah, this is Eva. And she is going to become available with the start of the season. And if you want to know straight away what she is a marksman from the Progress faction, with the agility being her main stat. And these are the stats fully maxed on my development build here. And these are the glyphs with the physical attack, armor penetration, crit hit chance, health, items. Let me show you guys the items as well. No, not this button. I need this. For those of you interested, what equipment you need to upgrade her ranks, there they are. Screenshot them. I'll go slow, but, you know, pause the video if need be. You can pause the live stream as well if you're watching it live. So yeah, these are the items. This is the red glove specific to Eva, crit hit chance and crushing stat, precision helmet as well, intelligence, agility, and strength added. And the other items should be familiar to you guys. They are not really that new. Okay, let me see the chat for a bit, because I've been speaking a lot. Oh, okay. She doesn't need pants. Pants are overrated. Guys, please, have some empathy. She woke up in a ship, being the lone survivor, seemingly, on that ship. She doesn't have pants. She was like in stasis for the entirety of it. Okay. I have some people asking for Lionel skins and relics. Randy, feedback is going straight to the dev team. Don't you worry. I love Lionel too. I think I started seeing him too often in like arena matches. People putting them on defense. Sam, your VIP level is disappointing. This is a brand new dev build account. Don't worry. You know, I decided not to go full developer build mode. I can get VIP 15, but really nice new hero. Like, guys, before you tell me that, you need to see her, well, the skins as well. Agility plus health on level 39, as usual, in the season path with the health. It's a classic stat for a brand new skin. Let me scroll through the rewards a bit. For those of you who are interested in every detail, maybe preparing a little Excel sheet or like Google Doc or Google table for everything data related in terms of how you want to proceed through the season. These are the rewards of the season pass. But now, let me tell you what Eva brings to the table in terms of not only being like narrative-wise a pretty crucial hero to the lore of Dominion, she also brings a lot of cool skills to the table. So let's start discussing them. No ID needed until you get chosen, says Bruna Roadster. Bruno is correct. Until we start the giveaway, you don't post your IDs, because otherwise it's just going to get deleted by the automated system and it doesn't going to count anywhere. We start the giveaway usually at an hour mark into the stream. Will we be able to collect her relic in adventures? Oh yeah, right. I've been talking a lot about the narrative, but hey, let me show you the shop. The shop is the same sort of template as for the Crow, as for the Mr. Not Guilty. We have the relic shards available here. After completing the adventure level 35, Talisman of Candidate for Eva with agility and armor penetration stats is available here. Per usual, it's going to need a lot of boss defeats, but it's something similar to Crow and other heroes before Eva. We got the first artifact, we got the second artifact, Prime Access. I'll show you the stats in just a second. These are the other contents of the shop if you're interested. Otherwise, pretty standard shop for a new hero, right? I really like the animation where she builds the rifle. It's a bit big, but hey, it looks really neat. It reminds me of that character in DC Universe that builds weird guns like that. Okay, I think played by Idris Elba in the movie. Okay, now, all right, let me show you the artifact. We got a crit hit chance, and you'll find out why we have this as the first stat, as the spreadable stat from the first artifact in just a second, and crit hit chance and armor penetration prime access book. Oh yeah, also, I've been provided with some cool music for this live stream specifically. Let's change it up. If the bit with the glasses didn't work out, it doesn't mean we can have ourselves like something synth wavy in the background. So let's do it. Let's do this. Boom. I'm gonna put on some futuristic tunes. Hope you don't mind, guys. Let me lower the volume a bit so you hear me. Good. Okay. That's okay. Let's proceed to the skills. So we have ourselves a new progress marksman, and she is an insane physical damage dealer that will do a lot of bad things to all your characters that have a bit too much health. I'll If you want me to describe her in 2 sentences, she's good against Electra von Grave, and she's good against Birna. These are the most, I think, annoying characters we've added to the game. Annoying not because I find them annoying, they're just annoying to fight. I have an Electra of my own, I have a Birna of my own, but hey, they are pretty big, especially if you got Birna running a Relic that adds up max HP as she heals your allies. That stuff is tough to go through, and Eva is here to deal with that stuff. How, you'll ask me? This is how. The first skill is Impossible Shot. She will aim for 3 seconds, then fire at the nearest enemy, dealing physical damage plus extra physical damage equal to 25% of the target's max health. That sounds like a bad time for a little Electra von Grave that converts everything into her max health. So I'll show you how it works in just a second once we get to the trainings. And then the second skill is, it's a synergetic skill, but it doesn't really rely on being synergetic with progress heroes specifically. It's mostly about synergizing with the other heroes of marksman roles all across Hero Wars Alliance roster. So what it does is makes Eva attack the farthest enemy and apply a marked effect to them. As you can see, a little crosshair above the NPC's head. While marked effect is active, the target additionally takes a portion of the damage dealt by allied marksmen to other heroes. So basically, once the mark is above the character's head, they will also receive additional damage based on the damage dealt to their allies by other marksmen on the team with Eva. Hopefully that isn't too complicated, but I think video explains it quite nicely. Alright, the third skill is Piercing Shot. This one is nice. This is just like a shotgun. Turn your sniper rifle into a shotgun day. Physical damage, depending fully on physical attack. Aims and fires at all enemies in front of her. So this is a little bit of a additional damage for you not to only focus on the farthest enemies and the closest enemies, it's just, attack everyone. We don't really care about the range. Nice little damage output here. This one, though, this one is pretty fun. This is Marksman Unity. Increases the damage dealt by Eva in all allied marksmen, not depending on the faction, irregardless of the faction. Take any marksman you want. The bonus scales with the distance to the target and can reach up to 400 of the original damage. So basically, if I want to describe it in simple terms, just put everyone in front of Eva, right? Put everyone in front of Eva. Eva will gain bonus damage dealt to the target. She will gain a percentage increase to the damage she deals. And if you have other marksmen on the team, like Isaac, Cascade, they will also deal some additional damage based on how far they are standing from the enemies. Pretty fun. So position a team of marksmen or all marksmen that you have as far as possible, especially Eva, and that will bring you tons of physical damage. And the Relic for Eva. Alright, talking about the Relic for Eva, it is available within the adventure, but this is not the only time it's going to become available, because on the 14th of September, you'll also have an ability to claim some additional shards for the Eva Relic from the classic Relic Pass. It's going to become available on the 14th of September, basically 2 weeks into September. So, and the Relic it's sort of like a Peach Relic. It increases the damage sometimes, and it also grants Eva some survivability. So, follow along. Antivirus, the first ability. Pretty nice to sustain your crazy damage dealer. Every 8 seconds, Eva gains an effect that removes all control effects. Already sounds pretty nice. And prevents new control effects from being applied for 5 seconds. Pretty good if we want to continuously do some stable damage output to the enemy team without being interrupted by stuns of Polaris or whatever it might be, on the opponent's side of things. Then we got an upgrade to an Impossible Shot. This one is big. This one is big. It doesn't look big, but once I show you guys in trainings what it looks like, you'll see what I'm talking about. Impossible Shot with the upgrade will deal more extra physical damage, not 25% of the target's max health. 50. And that's a big number. And let me just illustrate it before we proceed to the other skills. Nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna show you this. We got Electro von Grave, who graciously accepted to be a little, you know, a target for us here. Let's see this. Let's see these numbers. Millions of damage coming in. Unfortunately, we will have some damage dealt to us as well, because that's a lot of damage consumed by a fully relicked up, Electro von Grave. But we will still, I think, defeat her if she stops dodging. As you can see, millions of damage upon a crit. Do you see these numbers? You see these numbers? You see the numbers of the damage consumed? Huh? That's insane. And you will tell me, Sam, why did we see like one? She had a shot. She made a shot, and we saw 2 numbers pop up. Let's proceed down the line of the relic. The third one is Piercing Shot upgrade. It will now restore 30 energy for each enemy hit by this little shotgun thingy. So basically a better way for you to charge the impossible shot. You can make several of them in a row, basically, depending on the targets you handle with the third skill. And this one, okay, this one is the reason why we saw 2 numbers pop up. Whenever Eva deals damage to a target, it is increased by a percentage of the target's max health. Does not affect damage over time on shared damage. You might ask me, okay, what does that mean? We already have the impossible shot doing bonus damage depending on the target's max health. This one, the explosive payload, adds an extra percentage, 10% of the target's max health to every attack made by Eva, including auto attacks, including the shotgun, including the impossible shot. So you basically increase the damage by 10% of everything Eva does, right? Considering she has a crit hit chance artifact as well on her, these numbers are going to be pretty insane, okay? Alright, now, before we proceed to the trainings, I know you guys are excited about Progress Faction receiving some attention. Deserving. Let's proceed to Nebula. She gets a beautiful visual rework. She now looks like a proper alien. Her head is a lot more high-res this time. And she also receives a little basic rework. Not a lot has changed, but I think I'll cover 2 crucial changes that you should know about. It's the astral projection. You probably know, if you're a veteran player of Hero Wars Alliance, you know that Nebula's astral projection had a bit of a infamous connotation to it because it's so slow. It's like it's starting here and then goes like this, right? This was related to the fact that you can manually activate the explosion from the astral projection in the past. And this still stands. You can still activate the updated astral projection manually if you desire. But astral projection now flies a little faster, just for those cases where you are playing on auto, you don't want to care about any manual input whatsoever. This just kind of gives you the result a bit quicker. Pretty good. And another part of her basic rework will become available with the first day of the season, 31st of August. This harmony. This is a completely new skill, so read along with me. Increases movement speed and skill recharge speed of herself and allies behind her by 25% for 5 seconds, and blocks incoming damage over time. The most the easiest example I can bring you is the one depicted in the video. Iris damage over time with her Violet skill, right? Basically, if Nebula applies this harmony while that effect is in action, it will completely stop your allies from receiving damage over time dealt by Iris for 5 entire seconds. So we have another member to the club of Iris protectors. Cleaver, now with the Relic, can clear negative effects. Nebula has a little bit of her own flair to it. She has it in her basic kit, so you don't need a Relic to have this effect active. Pretty good. It's not as insane, I think, as something along the lines of Crow. Crow with his silence and his Relic is pretty good. But considering this is a basic skill and is widely available to players who maybe upgraded Nebula already, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. There's some noise going on somewhere in the office. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, and the Relic for Nebula will become available as well a bit earlier than the Relic Pass for Eva. Nebula's Relic Pass will start on the 7th of September, a week into the September that we have coming to us very soon. And these are the Relic abilities she brings to the table. Power of Balance. This one's pretty fun. This one is unique because no other ability in the game has this sort of effect. Every 12 seconds increases the main stat of the nearest allies for 4 seconds. If there are no nearby allies, Nebula buffs herself. Only affects allies who started the battle with Nebula, so no mushy clones. Yeah, insane. The first ever effect that plays around with the main stat, doesn't care about whether it's intelligence, agility, or strength. It just increases the main stat for the hero. Anyone surrounding Nebula. Pretty good, considering you can run Nebula usually with a lot of guys, and this just adds to her versatility as a support character, right? Pretty nice, pretty nice. But Serenity is insane now. With the Relic upgrade, she previously could heal like 2 nearest allies and remove negative effects from them. The Serenity upgrade, I'm getting this, because she will heal herself and all allies, removing negative effects from them. Everyone. Whatever. You may stand whatever. Wherever. We will heal you. We will save you from the negative effects. Considering we have crows running around, we have like blindness going on from Muse and whatever. This is pretty nice. The third skill, Equilibrium. This is the buff that comes with basic attacks of Nebula. This time, it will not only increase the physical and magic attack of 1 nearest ally, but 2 at the same time. Pretty nice, pretty easy to explain. The fourth skill. I'm excited for this one. This is also first ever effect for Hero Wars Alliance combat system. Nebula takes the spot, the leadership spot in the list of heroes that received first ever effects in history of Hero Wars Alliance combat system. Deep Meditation. The duration of all buffs applied by Nebula and her allies, as well as the effects of their first artifacts, is increased by 2 seconds. Basically, you bring Nebula with you into a buff-heavy team. Every buff applied either by Nebula or other buffers is increased by 2 seconds. And if you don't have like support characters that buff a lot, still, this thing gives you a great effect of increasing the duration of the first artifact that provides your entire team with a certain stat. Every hero has a different one. This is pretty good. Just adds more versatility to the table. Nebula is just the MVP of supports currently, in my humble opinion. You can just sort of integrate her wherever, into any team you kind of want. She does a lot, and she, even with her basic rework, does pretty much tons of work for your damage dealers, be it marksmen or warriors, whatever. She will increase their damage output, she will protect them from iris, she will clear out the energy of enemy heroes. Pretty good. So, now, let's proceed to the combat testing, but first let me check the chat. I've been talking too long, as usual. It's a classic for Sam. Sam, let's train, says Makar. Makar, I agree. Very interesting, but unclear. We need some relic shard giveaways after the characters giveaways. That's an interesting idea. I might talk about this with the team. Maybe we'll see something. But considering we at least have relics available for the new heroes within the shop, right? Have we got a new set? Oh, let me check. I always forget about sets, but I don't think we have one yet. Yeah, I don't think Eva is in a set. Yeah, not really. Don't really have one. Can we use Eva instead of Shu in Hydra? Ooh, I've never even considered Hydra. Knowing that Hydra has a big HP pools, has big HP pools, the more you go along with the difficulty, I think Eva can do some insane damage to Hydra as well. Test her out. I don't have Hydra available because this guild, the Stream Hordes guild, is completely fresh. I don't even have the basic Hydra cleared out, right? But try her out. Should work. Should work. No promises, but should work. Why not Zhu and Eva? That's a good suggestion. All right, let me proceed to the combat training. I've prepared a couple of teams here, but as usual, I'm, as a gracious host, I will just show you guys a couple of teams I found interesting to showcase, and then I'll take your guys' requests of where you want to see Eva and Nebula together, you know, against something, maybe in defense, maybe in attack, whatever. I'll create whatever you guys want to see. Let's see what I have prepared for you guys. I have this standard classic pack. This is my go-to to just start testing out heroes, basically, at least in attack. So let me just show this off. So I'm kind of going for Julius here. Mr. Julius is going to provide us with some shields and survivability. I'm putting Nebula in just because she just is going to increase my physical output for Eva and allow me to deal some insane, crazy crit hit shots, especially considering the increased duration from the first artifact. I'm also throwing in Isaac as my favorite marksman in the Progress faction. You heard that first. And I'm putting a little wild card into this whole thing. I'm putting in a fully Relic top Cascade as another marksman, but from the Mystery faction. But considering how he plays around armor and armor penetration of enemy characters, he's a pretty good fit for this whole thing. And also, I love the little stun from his Nova Relic ability, right? Okay, let's proceed to the battle. And let's see how it goes. Boom. You already see the damage, right? You already see the damage. Oh, God. Oh, God. Aiden and Polaris just blew up. Oh, man. This is a war crime. This is awful. I'm sorry, Folio. I think you're never going to collect these books. You're never going to collect these pages again. You'll never take full form ever again. I'm sorry, man. It's just how it was meant to be, I suppose. All right. Let me do this in X10. As you can see, this pack doesn't really stand a chance. It's pretty insane damage. The matches are pretty quick. As you can see, no replays have our heroes die. Also, we fixed the little replay thing, both on the development builds and on the live version. So I hope you guys having all trainings be correct, and you can rely on this little tool for your attacks, whatever. Like be it Guild War or, you know, the championship. I hope you can rely on it once again. A very useful tool. Okay, now you might be asking, okay, Sam, okay, we get it. She kills everyone. Like let's see something else. Okay, I was like doing stuff. I think to myself, Eva deals a lot of physical damage. She has a little tool in her relic that allows her to remove control effects from her, right? That probably means that the game designers, the combat designers, were thinking, oh, she is not a real threat when she has a lot of control enemies against her. She needs some sort of survivability against all these like stuns and whatever. I've built this with like Lian, with the relic, the Polaris here as well, Mew with some blindness coming along. I was like, yeah, let's try this. So I still am afraid for Eva, but I've decided, oh, I think I can kind of shoot down two birds with one rifle shot. I can add Tristan with the relic into this little team, right? In addition to Isaac, of course. I forgot about Isaac. You know why? Because Tristan has also a pretty fun little first artifact for this entire pack. Eva will benefit from a guy focusing on physical attack being on her team. And also, with the relic, the energy that Tristan gains is going to be spread to Eva, allowing her, with her Relic skill, to recharge even faster. So let's see how this goes. This turned out to be pretty good matchup against this defense team. Despite the heavy control tools they bring to the table, Eva still, with some support from Tristan, boom, to dish out tons of damage, 9 million damage here. No one is doing anything except for like Isaac, maybe. But hey, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Once you have someone protecting her from very dangerous threats like control tools and maybe dodge, then you are covered. Eva will destroy anyone standing against you. Let me run and extend with this pack. Let me grab Tristan here, and also let me grab Nebula. She's the one I'm lacking here. Battle extend. As you can see, 10-0. This time we have some casualties here. As you can see, these results are not as clean, but this pack is pretty good at finishing the job, even if Eva is destroyed, right? She can be destroyed. She's like a little glass cannon of sorts. She's standing far back. She doesn't have a lot of health, so grab the skin from the season pass if you want her to be in the fight a bit more. I think, yeah, the folio damage is what kills her. But, you know, fighting off Leon is a pretty good job. Is a pretty easy job for Mr. Isaac, Julius, and Tristan. Don't need to worry about them losing to little Leon, even if she is Relic top. Now, the most difficult task here. We got an Iris Dantavia pack. We got dodge, we got heavy damage over time. Okay, I've been thinking, we can probably do something about this, but considering how Eva's abilities work, we need to be really careful. We need someone supporting us, like with Tristan on the previous team. We will, I think, I've tried it with Electrophone Grave of my own. I've tried it with Nebula to protect us from damage over time, Eva, and I've also used Polaris for some stuns to, you know, sort of slow down Dante and Yasmin, because Yasmin will try to stand on business and kill Eva as fast as she can. And also, I'm throwing in Miu for some additional blindness. We need to fight fire with fire, so let's do this. This, in my experience, has some losses if you run an extend, because we rely on the dodge chances and all that good stuff. Dodge is a precarious thing. It makes results very unpredictable. You can lose and win in certain cases where you were expecting a completely different result. But as you can see, we managed to kill this team at least this time, despite the numbers being, you know, not as insane. We had to fight for this victory, but let me run an extend for you guys. This is a pretty good performance for just Nebula and Eva. I also add Polaris, but she just brings a couple of stuns. Maybe Miu increases some chances here because we make the physical attackers miss a bit, and also, we're sort of benefiting from other magic damage she provides, but not a lot. X10, and we get these results. Boom, 9-1. As you can see, yeah, there are going to be Yasmin cases where she dodged a bit too often and we lost. That's just how it goes, especially considering Yasmin has Relic, right? Yeah. Boom, as you can see, we deal enough damage to get rid of Iris pretty quickly. We get rid of the healers, but then comes the difficult part of trying to hit Yasmin. And right, we had Yasmin already prepared with the ult, and unfortunately Polaris and Electra are not enough to handle Yasmin on their own. But as you can see, there was a big crit there, so we might have won, but in a different universe. So this is a pretty fun pack. You can handle dodge packs, and Iris included, with Eva, but you need to play around the precarious dangers of the Dantavia and Iris teams bring to the table. They are pretty nefarious for surviving even the most difficult of situations in attack brought to their faces. Okay, and that's about it for the attack. As if you want to find out whether or not Eva is good in defense, I'll run this little thing. I'll create this first pack I was using, right? With like Julius, Nebula, we grab ourselves an Isaac, and we grab ourselves Cascade. This is going to be our progress defense pack. And I can attack it. You know, there's like this popular, very popular, widely spread progress pack that is actively used by everyone. And this one is Isaac, Polaris, and usually people add Folio, right? Pretty easy to understand pack. We see it every day in our guild wars with our guild. Boom. As you can see, withstands pretty nicely. We have a couple of losses here, but pretty nice. Let's see one victory on our end, the defense victory, and then we'll see the outcome where the attack won. I kind of want to see what was the deciding factor in that. I think that's probably Folio's ult deciding the outcome. Potentially, and not enough crits on our end. But hey, when the crits do appear, we got millions of damage coming in. Pretty nice. Let's see. I suppose, yeah, not enough crits here, and probably Folio will survive and cast the ult, and that's going to reduce our little defense team to ashes. Yeah, I see the ult charging. I see it. Eva, the last one. Yeah. Basically, there are cases like this. We almost, if we run Eva on defense, we depend on the crit hit chance. Sort of like Yasmin and Dante depend on their dodges. So keep that in mind. It's pretty nice, but it's a randomly decided factor. Our combat system works like that. This is a very wild cardish pick. If you want a very stable defense, you need to prepare for every outcome that is coming your way. Prepare for every situation. Maybe you can enhance this little defense team by removing Cascade, maybe. I know you guys don't really find him that useful, which is a shame. Cascade is a very good guy. I really respect him, especially for his versatility as well. I have myself some versatile heroes covering a lot of roles. And I think I will start taking some requests for trainings from the chat. Let's see. I see our moderators being very, very active. Do one against Cleaver, Birna, Dorian, Kendall, and Aiden, please, says Andre Rocca. 8135. Okay, Andre, let's do that. I suppose you want to see us defeat that little pack in defense, because it seems like a defense pack. Let me try that. Let's create it. We do Cleaver. It's a chaos pack. Pretty popular one now. Cleaver is very scary now. Cleaver is insanely scary this time around, especially after the Relic. So I'll have to cook something up, I think, to look good in front of the class, so to say. Candle and Aiden. Aiden, my boy, come here. This is a pack from Andre Rocca. Andre Rocca. Let's do that. Okay, let me see. We grab Eva, of course. Oh, not the mystery faction, progress faction. What am I doing? Yeah. We grab Nebula. Let's try that. Okay. Now we need to be very careful with who we put into here. We got Cleaver and insane pure damage output with Candle around. Birna is gonna increase max health. Eva got it covered. We got a lot of heals there. I'll take Julius just for the sake of it. I think I need to do something about it. Can I do a Cleaver of my own here? Or is this cheating? Or is this cheating? Let me try this. Okay? I kind of want to do this just for heal reduction purposes. Ooh. Didn't help at all. Let me see what that looked like. Yeah, I don't think Cleaver is going to do. I don't have any healing for Cleaver. Okay. This is tough. I think I can do something about this. Let me just cook something up. I think I can defeat this. I just need to think about some healing as well of my own, because we have to survive a team full of healers, right? We need to give some survivability to our MVPs here. Let me try this. Let me grab like What do I add? Who do I add here? Let me think. Let's add Birna. Okay, let's add Birna. And maybe. What do I need to get rid of pretty quickly? Okay, let me put Isaac into this. Is this enough? Is this going to be enough? No. Okay, cannot crack the code on that one. Let's build just a progress pack just to finish it off, and then I'll proceed to other requests. I don't think I can crack this team with Nebula and Eva because I lack the understanding of what can we put into this team to crush the defense. I think it's like maybe like some anti-healing, right? But that's only Cleaver. Can I maybe run Cleaver and Dorian of my own for some resurrections? No vampirism though. But hey, Eva is pretty close to him. She might be resurrected through the relic. Let me try this, and this is the last one I'll try. Take this guy out of his seat. Someone replace the streamer. He doesn't know what to do with this bag. Pretty insane. Okay. Impulse. Impulse is saying. Alright, defense. GG, Eva, Polaris versus offense. Electra, Birna, Iris, Tempest, Somna. Okay, let's try this by Impulse. Defense, we get ourselves an Eva. We grab ourselves Polaris. We grab ourselves a Julius. We grab ourselves an Isaac. Another J. Another J. Who's another J? Judge, right? The classic. Alright, let's try this. And Impulse suggests trying using Electra in offense. Birna as well. Good targets for Eva. Iris. Ooh, okay. I might have added, you know, Nebula here for some protection, maybe. Tempest, classic. And that's about it. Somna as well, right? Yeah. Let's see this. How does this fare? Not really good. Not good. Let me try. You know, changing something. Let's see this little defeat here. I think if I replace Judge with Nebula, I'll think I'll have a better time here. Ooh. I love seeing Electra's health getting reduced very quickly, but we don't have what it takes to withstand the power of Iris here. So let me try a little variation of it. I just want to see how it fares. And Polaris. Good. This from Impulse. I'm sorry, Impulse, I forgot to write the name of the team. Hopefully no hard feelings. Electra, Tempest, Iris. Then we grab ourselves a Birna here as well. And then we grab Somna here. Let me see. Might be too powerful still. We're not fully relicked up, but hey. Ooh, pretty good. Nebula. Just adding Nebula, a reworked Nebula with her basics new skill, makes us win more often than not in defense. The only time we lose here, the only one left alive is Tempest. I suppose it's just the battle of the last survivors here. It all comes down to that, and that's why we lost here. But these are good results. These are nice results in terms of seeing that can my Nebula with the basic rework and the relic replace Judge? Yes, it can. Why it? Yes, she can, but I'm not sure. You know, Nebula is an alien after all. I might not know the culture too well. Might be confused on the pronouns. Hi, Mr. Sam. What about Electra, Julius, Crow, Gus, and Tristan? Is this a defense pack? Let's try. This is from Doha Hassan. Let's try that. I think I find this name familiar. Maybe someone from the chat from previous streams? Nice to see you if that's the case. Alright, let's try this. Electra, Julius, Crow. Ooh, Crow. Here we go. Gus, the Feathered Buddies. Ooh, a fully silenced oriented team. Pretty dangerous. Considering we run physical, considering this is a team by Doha Hassan 5211, by the way. Considering we are running, when we are adding Eve to our team, we're running a physical attack team, we shouldn't be that scared of the silences coming our way. But we might play around with like only getting safe heroes that don't rely on magic damage. Sorry Arachne. Okay, we still have some results we will lose. Let's see, 1 victory and 1 loss. I'll try to recognize what was the problem here. Maybe I can fix the results, make them more stable with this little pack. Maybe bring like a Tristan of my own instead of Polaris. Funny thing is, Eva is dead in this situation long before the battle's over. How do they deal with this? Through Isaac? I'm seeing a victorious match, right? Is Isaac all it takes to finish this team off? Really? Or is this, are the trainings broken again? I don't believe it. No, it's all it takes. They managed to you know, grab the win from the jaws of a defeat. Pretty impressive. Okay, let me see what happened here. X4. Yeah, sort of a similar situation, but this time they couldn't, you know, grab a victory. Let me try this. And an Isaac, sure. Come on out here, buddy. Good stuff. Let's see the defeat and then the victory. Does this give Eva more chances to continue her lethal shootouts with the enemies? Looks like it. She's in battle. She's still dying. I have a very aggressive team combination for her. I don't have any like healers supporting her. I think a revival or two might do her good. Maybe Astaroth potentially, just for her to at least, you know, recharge the ult and shoot a couple more times with the relic that gives her energy recharge. Crow shoots Eve out of the team pretty quickly. It's like she needs some survivability. Either someone finishing the job or someone keeping her alive in battle for a bit longer. I haven't come up with a team that has effective healers for Eve. So I think most of them will do the trick. It's just that I always try to see what will be the most beneficial one. And Birna is more magic damage oriented, so need to cook something up. At least for my free time, you know, with the game. What about Eva facing herself solo? Oh, that's a pretty fun matchup. Dragonborn 2505. Let's do that. Just for the showmanship aspect. Oh, no, we have a single talisman for Eva currently. Don't need to change it. Let's not forget any more names here. Dragonborn. Let's try that. I'm interested. Who will win here? I suppose considering attack starts first. Yeah, I think attack always has the advantage on Eva when we have a 1v1 like this. But let's run an extend just for out of curiosity. Battle extend? Yeah. I think getting yourself a chance to always attack first just makes her better in attacking position, at least in this scenario, right? Taking a shot matters a lot, considering the damage output she has. Try Zhu versus Eva. You mean a 1v1? 1v1? Ah, people are asking to try her out with Zhu. Ooh, let me try that. What was the team that gave me a lot of trouble? This one, I think. Let's try it against her. Let's try again. Let's try Zhu and Eva against this pack. And let me try to cook up something. Maybe I'll get rid of Nebula here. Go against the grain a bit. And I'll try to enhance myself with some healing. Potentially. Not a fraction dependent. Let's go with this. Maybe let's grab ourselves a Dorian. Let me try and maybe take Astaroth as well. I don't know. Just for the resurrection sake. Will that do good for us? Will that be the deciding factor for us here? Should I add another tank here? I suppose I need to add one. I don't think Astaroth can survive a lot here against Cleaver with the Relic. Let's battle extend. Let's battle extend this. This is still pretty undefeatable for my lineups here. Yeah, pretty tough. I don't think I'm going to see it through to the end because it doesn't really matter what we do here. Maybe, you know what? Let me just prevent the resurrections a bit, right? Let me try this out. And they're not. Oh, I see a win. I'll take that. I'll take that little win. I'll take that. I'm satisfied with the results here. This is a difficult team. Candle is powerful. Considering these guys just came out of the Elorite Heat season with the Cleaver fully relicked up, these are a dangerous team. But hey, we took one win away from these insane defense guys. And that's what matters. That proved that Sam can cook up something. He cannot cook up a team where, Eva survives. I'm sorry, Eva, I failed you. The pure damage just annihilates her. But hey. The guys somehow managed to destroy Cleaver and his pack here. Okay. Let's see another testing request, and I think we'll proceed to the giveaway, right? You might want to already... You might be already cooking up some teams of your own in your head, maybe trying out Eva. So, be aware that during the giveaway, we will give away an Absolute Star Eva for 9 of you, and the grand prize winner, the 10th winner, will get her talisman, will get her first artifact, an Absolute Star, and the Absolute Star Eva as well on the 31st of August with the start of the season. Let me take the last one request. Cerevo K888 asks, for the Candle team, try Julius, Judge, Isaac, Ginger, Eva. Seraph, I'll trust you. I need to defeat this consistently. I hope you have what it takes. Let's see. Julius, okay. Judge, gotcha. Then Isaac, nice picks. Ginger, you want to run Ginger as a marksman with some enhancements from Eva. Let's try it. Servo K88 888. We didn't do anything here. It was all for naught. I'll grab one last request. Try Polaris instead of Julius. Ooh, okay. I love how everyone's in the chat is trying to help me defeat this. Instead of Julius, you mean, right? Okay, let me try this. So you want me to do this, right? Nah. Can you test? Electra, Fafnir, Polaris, Birna, and Lionel, please. Okay, that's going to be the last request from our free Zayn. Let's cook up this little defense team. We grab ourselves a Lionel. Come on out, buddy. Fafnir. Come on. There he is. Then we grab Polaris. A very multi-faction team, right? We grab ourselves Birna and Electra. A very multi-factional team. Everyone is here. This is the last request by this fellow. Thank you for the request. Let me try this. Let me try a full-on marksman team. I always want to do this. Let's like rely fully on the marksman that I love. Maybe I can do this. This is absolutely. I do not recommend you trying this, but let's try this. Oh, okay, better than expected. I didn't think this was effective whatsoever because I thought like Dante and Octavia take up a bit too much space on the team, but I was like, hey, let's try out the marksman synergy. And I also don't like the fact that if you place Octavia here, Eva sort of moves closer to the enemy team, so she doesn't benefit fully from her damage output increase. But hey, looks like it works out in our favor in some cases. So, okay. Let us proceed, guys, to the giveaway. Now, let me put on the giveaway glasses, I suppose. These are going to be the giveaway glasses. And I'm going to prepare everything you guys need for the giveaway. We will lower the chat restrictions a bit. Moderators, please be prepared for the flood of messages that are going to come through any minute now. Okay. Then, I'm going to proceed. Let me hack the mainframe a bit. And let me proceed here. Boom, there you are, guys. The code word is !Eva. I've decided to switch up the synthwave music for something more familiar during our little giveaway section here. 10 winners, 9 of you take away an absolute star Eva to play with on the 31st of August with the start of the Fields of Tomorrow season. And I really can't recommend the narrative adventure enough for Eva. Play through it. There is going to be a point where Julius is going to be in danger. Please save this guy as quick as you can, because he has an animation that breaks my heart every time I see him in trouble. So please, be aware. Moderators, I hope you are ready. Okay, while we prepare our giveaway and find our eligible users to participate, I will remind you guys about the Hero Wars Hub. Why? You can go to 8wa.nexters.com to claim a little free gift. Even if you don't win the giveaway, even if the luck isn't on your side this evening, you can still use Eva Stream. This code is going to be available until the 30th of August, even if you're watching the recording of the stream and you're looking at me wearing these silly little glasses, you can still grab the gifts from this code. And these are Sam's boxes, classic ones, Realm boxes, and some energy for all your campaign rating needs. And while we prepare the giveaway, don't ask about this. If someone finds out I've shown you this, heads are gonna roll. Multiple Sam heads are gonna roll. If they find out I forget it. I can't risk it. Back to the giveaway. Now we already have half of the current viewership in the participation list, so I think we should start. For anyone new joining the chat, you will need, if you see your name on screen after I press the choose a winner button, if you see your YouTube nickname on screen, either visually or you hear me pronounce something similar to your YouTube nickname, be sure to type something into the chat of the YouTube live stream to let me know that you're active and you're ready to claim your prize. That can be a hello message, a simple hello message. You can send your ID straight away that I will use to send the gift to you once the Fields of Tomorrow season starts. But hey, the most important factor is send it straight away as you hear your name. So let's proceed. Our first winner of the night is James Murney. James Murney, congratulations. I hope you're ready for some good marksmanship. Hope you're ready for some rifle shooting. Good old progress tech usage. Hey, with an ID straight away, James, you are on it. Guys, James is an example to everyone on how to optimally claim the prize. So please, proceed. Congratulations, James. Glad to see you on stream. Thank you for joining us today. Matt Butler, 9392. Matt, are you here? Are you ready to claim your Absolute Star EVA to shoot some enemies, especially Electras from Graves? There are a lot of them, those Electras, those pesky Electras, and I'm not sure the cloning is to blame. I'm not sure the Progress faction has her, acceptance of the terms for cloning. Also, if you've been wondering why Progress faction has an approval for cloning operations, at all, because these do sound unethical. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that as well. So don't ask me. The Progress faction is just doing their stuff. I suppose it's okay in Dominion. I'm not sure. You enter a Progress faction site, and there's please accept the cookies. Please accept the cloning procedures as well. Are you ready to be a genetic material template for our soldiers to fight the demonic invasion? And you're like, I suppose. I only wanted to talk to Julius. I only wanted to pet the cat guy. Hi, Matt. Glad to see you here. So there you go. If you want to pet the little cat in the mechanical suit, you might need to sign some papers off. And you will get some insane clones looking completely like you, shooting rifles, just going around your place if you live in Dominion. Pretty scary stuff. I think Judge, considering Judge runs the place, runs the whole judicial system, I think he needs to look into it. Or maybe it's some sort of corrupt situation. Like Judge being on Progress faction, he sort of overlooks the crimes. I'm not sure. Thank you, Matt Battler. Congratulations on the win. Let's proceed to the third winner, Andrew, Kate3 and Free Q. Andrew, please claim EVA, Absolute Star EVA, not just any EVA. We've got a lot of EVAs in a narrative adventure. Thousands of them. I think if we count every EVA clone we have from every viewer on this stream that they have in Realm, that will be more than the Earth's population, I think. A lot of EVAs, but there's only one original template. The one insane marksman that is going to join the Progress faction on the 31st of August. But I'm waiting for Andrew. Hey, Andrew is here. Hello, Andrew. Congratulations. Now, the only thing left is the ID. Let me check if I had some questions from the moderators. No, they don't have any questions for me. I think they're just chatting with you guys. And they're just doing it so quick, I can't even pay attention to the jokes you made during the stream. I hope you had fun, guys. I hope the moderators were fun. Okay, let's add the ID from Andrew. Congratulations once again. Let's proceed to the fourth winner. Man, these glasses, I'm not sure. This is not a look that suits the background I have here. Pit Stop 1990 is our fourth winner. Pit Stop, are you here? We're here for a pit stop. We're here to congratulate you on the EVA you won. Hey, what's up? Hey, glad to see you here. What's up? Hope everything's well. You just now, one EVA richer. And I'll send it to you on the first day of the season. Hope you enjoy it. And thank you for watching. let's proceed to the next winner. Christoph Toth, 642. Christoph Toth, 642. Christoph, are you with us? What are you doing with Gate? I've seen a lot of feedback of people asking some questions about the Gate. No news here. No news about new levels for Gate, unfortunately. But hey, we see the feedback. Don't worry. Keep it coming if you want to see something for the Gate mode. We will be sure to send it to our development team. Hello, Christoph. How are you doing this wonderful evening, day, or be it night at your part of the world? Congratulations on the Absolute Star Eva. You know what's the worst thing about these glasses? I think my eyes are starting to sweat under these. Oh no. This is not good. I'm taking them off. This is enough for these. Good enough. Hey, we got the ID from Christoph, by the way. Thank you, Christoph. Congratulations once again on your win. Next winner is Steve Miller, 5119. Steve, please claim your Absolute Star Eva. Participate in morally dubious cloning procedures. Who knows whether the Eva I send you is the original one, right? Maybe I'll send you Eva Marksman Progress Faction Girl number 146. Who knows how many of them are there? And hey, with the ID straight away. Thank you, Steve Miller. Congratulations on the win. Next winner is Fernando Hernandez, RG6DP. Fernando Hernandez, please claim your gift. Congratulations on the win. Ooh, these glasses leave an awful feeling. Like, I can still feel them on my ears. They're a bit too heavy. Awful stuff. These are never showing up on a stream again. I'll think about the Santa hat I had on the New Year's live stream, but these glasses, I'm just throwing them away straight away. Maybe I'll save them for like renovations at my home, but that's the last case I'll use them for. Insane. Awful prop. Eva is a reference to Evangelion the anime. Ooh, they do sound familiar. Might be. Fernando, hey, thank you so much for the ID straight away. Congratulations on your win. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for joining us today. Reroll. 8th winner is Noestsu. Noestsu, please claim your gift. I'm gonna try and look into the chat. That is going very quick. Bottles disappeared from the shops. From the shops. I don't think I ever bought the energy bottles from shops. I know the bottles are less available in Guild Versus now, from what I believe. But hey, if you guys want to see some energy bottles, you know, to pop into like some shops or game modes, be sure to tell us. If you know, tell us, hey, we need energy bottles somewhere, man. We will see your requests and we will compile them, tell the devs how many people want to see some energy bottles. And hopefully we'll see some changes and we'll let you know if any changes regarding the energy bottles are coming to the game. I see a 7 in the chat. There is a 7 in the chat. I was expecting, you know, not a single one this time around, but hey, we got one. Is Noestsu here? Moderators, please let me know. Do you see our 8th winner anywhere in the chat? Is this a Nightbot malfunction or is Noestsu AFK? I'll wait a bit. Don't want to re-roll. I think we were fairly quick with the other winners. I think we can allow ourselves to wait just a bit. I just want to make sure that we're not losing Noestsu just because of the automated Nightbot procedure. I've got a message that they haven't seen Noestsu in the chat, so I think I have to re-roll. I'm sorry, Noestsu. But the rules are the rules. Jabe, 1975, is the 8th winner, replacing Noestsu. Jabe, are you here? Are you here with us? Hey, Jabe is here. Jabe is here. Congratulations. Congratulations on the win. Be sure to send your ID and I will add it to my little list. And I will send you an Absolute Star EVA on the 31st of August, last day of the summer. Hope you enjoyed this summer, guys, because I didn't. The heat waves are getting to me each time they happen. Very tough. I love myself a good little freezing winter. I don't know, I find it very serene and peaceful. But hopefully you guys love summer more than I do. I know you enjoyed it, and you enjoyed the season. Thank you, Jape, for the ID. Congratulations. Have you re-rolled anyone else? I had a couple of like re-roll heavy streams in the past, but this time, 9th winner, Justin Wingenfield. Justin, are you here? Are you ready to claim? This live stream, I think this is the only re-roll we had, because the players winning an Absolute Star EVA were very quick to reply this time around. You know, I always have, if I see a giveaway be fairly quick, I think I can add another Absolute Star EVA into the mix. Not an additional grand prize, but a standard prize, just a bonus one. So let's make it 11 winners, right? Let's give it away. Let's give one extra EVA away, just because you guys are doing a lot of good stuff here. You're responding really quick. So another extra winner for an Absolute Star EVA. A simple little EVA. It's Joshua Brun. Joshua Brun. Joshua, please claim your extra Absolute Star EVA. Hope you're here. Hope you're ready to claim her. Hey, with an ID straight away. As you can see, very quick. Okay, the next winner is the grand prize winner. And the grand prize, as usually the case with our new hero live streams, is an Absolute Star new hero, EVA. And in addition, the grand prize receives an absolute first artifact. It's the first artifact that gives EVA her crit hit chance and her talisman. So the grand prize winner doesn't really need to care about defeating bosses too much, except to grab the relic, right? Oh wait! You won't believe what I just got in the chat. Noestsu. I think we caught Noestsu's ID in the chat. You know what? I'm feeling generous. I'm not sure whether or not this message was on time. I'll grab an EVA for Noestsu as well. But then I'm rolling the grand prize winner. Noestsu, I'm feeling generous, man. You be on time next time, all right? This is the potentially the last time I do this. The last time I give so many extra prizes. But now for the grand prize winner. Who's gonna be the grand prize winner? Oh, it's Benjamin. It's Benjamin. PS 1 LD. Benjamin, congratulations. Benjamin, claim it straight away. You cannot allow, fate to take it away from you. You cannot miss out on a talisman, an absolute first artifact, an Absolute Star first artifact. You won't need to collect those pesky chaos cores, man. Just sitting, all prepared for you within an in-game letter that I will send you on the start of the season. Benjamin, please. Let's go. We need a hello of some sort. Benjamin, I cannot re-roll a grand prize winner. It's going to look insane. Oh, yes, we got it. Benjamin, congratulations. You are winning an Absolute Star EVA. And her first artifact in an Absolute Star, the materials for it, the resources for it, and her talisman that she's going to be releasing with. Congratulations, Benjamin. Hope you enjoy the prize. I would also love to send you these glasses as a memento to remember me by, but I'm not going to dox you on stream, to ask for your personal information. Don't put anything into your chat. Don't put any personal info into the chat. It's just a joke. I'm throwing these glasses away as soon as I can. But for you guys, don't forget to grab the promo code EVASTREAM to claim it on Hero Wars Hub, available on hwa.nexters.com. And this was Sam in a badly prepared progress faction themed cosplay of sorts. I look like a weird like hacker from an outdated movie about hackers, right? An 80s movie of some sorts about a guy hacking the mainframe. But hopefully you enjoyed the stream nonetheless. Hopefully you enjoyed the newest addition to the progress faction Eva and the rework of the all-time favorite Nebula with her additional resistance to Miss Iris, who is still populating the servers despite Crow being on her 24/7. But hey, I'll see you guys in Dominion. Let's see how Eva changes the landscape in the Fields of Tomorrow season on the 31st of August, last day of the summer 2026. And I'll see you guys later. Don't tell anyone about what you saw in the Red Sea, okay? Everything is good. Progress faction has the situation with cloning under control, guys.
Ha ha ha!